Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Chidi, late Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide has reacted to the statement that was made by the Deputy President General of the Tr0ub1e, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, where he spoke about Bola Tinubu being a protector of, Ndigbos. In his words, he made Nigerians to understand that Igbo people see Asiwaju as their protector, and they now reflected on the appointment of an Igbo man who is from Anambra State, that's been Akabweze, as Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget for 8 years. This was done by Bola Tinubu, and on that grounds, he said he should come back so they can help unify, the Southern Bloc, and also, help in a time like this where democracy is meant to be strengthened. Now, there was a lot of reactions, surrounding that. Most people believe that Ohanaeze Ndigbo actually supports, the presidency of Bola Tinubu come 2023. Now, Chidi has decided to react to that statement made by, Obiozo, Ohanaeze Ndigbo. So you're going to hear what he has to say, whether it's a rebuke or it's a correction that is sending forth to the whole Nigerians so that they will know that the Ndigbos are still interested in 2023. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish. The highest Igbo socio-cultural organization, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, led by Chief Chidi, has denied the endorsement of the former governor of Lagos State and national leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Bola Tinubu, for the 2023 presidential seat in Nigeria. The group insisted that it is concerned with ensuring that an Igbo man takes over from President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023 in the interest of equity, justice, and fairness. Ohanaeze, in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary Chika Temple and on Thursday, faulted the media statement by a chieftain Uche Okuku describing Bola Tinubu as a protector of Ndigbo. It has been reported that Ohanaeze Deputy President General Dim Uche Okuku had described Bola Tinubu, the national leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC), as the protector of people of the Southeast who is needed to guide Nigeria in the right path of democracy. Okuku recalled that Tinubu was a fair leader who appointed Igbos into his cabinet during his administration as governor of Lagos State. He stated that Tinubu was needed for the unification of the Southern Bloc. However, Ohanaeze Ndigbo in the release maintained that it has not endorsed Tinubu ahead of the 2023 presidential election, stating that it amounts to injustice should anybody from any section of Nigeria denies Igbo the opportunity to occupy the nation's #1 seat in 2023. The group noted that the contribution of the former Lagos State governor is deepening democracy in the nation, but insists that Tinubu did nothing much to advance the welfare of the Ndigbos residing in Lagos during his reign as the chief executive officer of the state. Ohanaeze Ndigbo also noted with nostalgia the appointment of Chief Ben Akabweze as commissioner in the then administration of the APC national leader as governor, insisting that the development should not be used as a yardstick in describing Bola Tinubu as protector of the Igbos. The APEC Socio-Cultural Body further recalled that past administration of former Governor Ojuzo Kalu and Chief Tr0ub1e in Abia State fully appointed many numbers of non-indigens from Yoruba and Hausa extraction into the state government, pointing that the description of the Tinubu as the protector of Igbo cannot be justified. The Pan-Igbo organization said it wished the APC national leader quick recovery and sound health and advised him to jettison whatever political ambition, as Nigerians cannot afford again to elect a sick person as president to steer the ship of this country as witnessed under the current president Muhammadu Buhari. According to Ohanaeze, we wish Asiwaju of Yoruba land a quick recovery from London health trip, but Ohanaeze will want to make it clear that we have not endorsed Tinubu or anybody for 2023 presidency. It will not be in the interest of the country to kick out Igbo nations from clinching the presidential seat because other regions in this country have taken their turns. Naturally, or natural justice demand that other ethnic nationality must rally around the people of the Southeast extraction to produce Buhari's successor. Again, Ohanaeze doesn't think that Nigeria will afford again to elect a sick person or a sick president as seen in our current president earlier medical trip, which nearly led this great nation into economic and political instability. So, as we wish him good health and appreciate his contribution to nation building, we want to also urge him to continue playing his advisory role as his name will remain in history on the quest of all Nigerians to use this current democratic government towards achieving a greater Nigeria where justice, equity, fairness, and peace will guide our daily activities, character, policies, and program, and as well as our electoral process. It must be a mistake for anyone to assume that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a protector of the Igbos. The Igbos will not be in a hurry to recall the eviction notices slammed on Igbo in Lagos by the Oba of Lagos that almost brought disaffection between our brothers and sisters and the host ethnic nationality in Lagos. What were the contribution or efforts of Tinubu then in calling the monarch to order over the unlawful eviction order? Ohanaeze reiterated unequivocally that Igbo nation must produce President Muhammadu Buhari's successor in 2023 to ensure the stability and unification of the country. Inasmuch as the constitution of the country guarantees citizens' right to vie for political position of choice, we insist the natural justice demand that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his likes should support presidential project of the southeast of Igbo bloc. There is no doubt, very and quite unfair, that the Igbo nation has been completely cut off from the sensitive affairs and governance of Nigeria, which is the major factor that sprung up agitation across Igbo land and beyond. On the secessionist agitation, Ohanaeze maintained a stand that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi, should be released unconditionally, followed with other pro-Biafra agitators incarcerated in the nation's security formation across the country. They should be released and granted presidential amnesty. From there, the federal government, Igbo leaders, and the leadership of Kanu-led separatist organization IPOB will engage in dialogue to restore the lost peace and unity of Nigeria. Wow. Well spoken. Though one of the things that is quite conflicting when it comes to Ohanaeze Ndigbo is, this two-sided leadership. There's one leader here, and there's another. One is led by Professor George Obiozo, and another by Chika, and it seems to be confusing things. And like yesterday, when the president came, it was, Professor George Obiozo that was in attendance in the town hall meeting, which all journalists were shut out. So we do not really know which one to really support. But one thing very significant is that Chika supports IPOP and feels that they should be given a chance by releasing their detained leader, talking about Mazi Nnamdi, which will go an extra mile to create a room for dialogue and also for restoration of peace. But then the Biafrans are still pushy and they want to see themselves as a nation. And I believe a referendum will help a great deal. But now let's get focused on what the Chief Chidi led Ohanaeze Ndigbo is trying to say, and I feel that it is totally right. But just like he said, everyone have the right to go for any office in Nigeria, irrespective of your ethnic group. But naturally, if we want to align ourselves with natural justice, it is the turn of the Ndigbos. But guess what? Things do not just go to people, I was thinking that before now that they would have started, their campaign by hitting all the ethnic groups, at least in 2021. It should be something that they should push to achieve. And by now, they should have the list of people that they feel that they can, sit in that position and go around to market them before the Northerners. And if the Northerners or the other ethnic group have something to present, or maybe a request or something, they can go for that to present it. But right now, all we are seeing is they just sit back, everybody just sitting back and just blowing the trumpet. Igbo people should be the Igbo president 2023 and all of that. Things are not done that way. Even God, he will always want people to move. Because you remember in the holy books, there was a time there was a great famine, and the Bible made us to understand that the lame said, if we sit here, we're going to die. We don't know what the future holds. Let's just keep moving. And the Bible made us to understand that their feet were like, the sound of, a moving chariot and army. And the Philistines took to their heels, or the Assyrians took to their heels, and they possessed their possession, So right now, it's not going to be okay if they continue to sit down and keep shouting it out on the rooftop and all of that. Don't forget that last year, Bola Tinubu went as far as the northern part of Nigeria, though he said he actually went for, wedding of one of his key friends. But when he went there was something very significant. The people were singing his praise, and they were telling him they're going to pay him back the good thing he did for Buhari in 2015, which therefore means that actually his going there was not just, to meet, but to see how he can register the fact that he's interested in 2023. If health come back to him, who knows? They may still go for him. So the ideal thing is for the Ndibos to start pushing as hard as they can with lists of persons that they want the individual parties to support and also to present as presidential candidate come 2023. That's the ideal thing, But however, I think Ohanaeze Ndigbo has helped in correcting that notion that the Ndibos are supporting Bola.